in this tiny room is everything Mark's ever done.
This is the dominated automatic strike bowling ball. World's largest Nerf gun.
This, you probably want to include this?
Before I do indeed include that, let me explain. As you probably know by now, I sort of created a Willy Wonka factory for engineering, filled with go-karts, Nerf guns. It's also where I conduct some of my biggest experiments, build all the contraptions in my videos, and design these really fun toys to help kids think like engineers. It's called CrunchLabs, and as soon as we finished building it, one of the first people to visit and check it out was my buddy Mr.Beast.
Oh, snap!
What up, dog? To get in, you start in this old, boring office, and there's not much to it until you look a little closer. You push the Coke machine, that's one of the secret entrances. There's actually more than one way to get in. Here, you turn the eagle. I mean, that's really more of a push, Jimmy.
Oh, it's not dummy proof.
And then once we're in, there's a bunch of pictures down this hallway with some of my favorite YouTube memories, including when all of us planted over 20 million trees with Team Trees, and then removed 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean with Team Seas. And so after looking around for a second, he immediately went for the jugular.
Oh my gosh, you phony. I thought you were still in your backyard. He wants you to think he's an ordinary YouTuber and his tiny shed in his backyard, but no, he's in a multi-million-dollar studio. And that's fake.
It's all a green screen. Having weathered his baseless allegations, I continued the tour by showing him the Nerf arsenal and the claw machine we stole from a Denny's, which is where the Coke machine's secret entrance actually leads up to, followed by possibly my favorite invention in the whole place. This is the fireman's piston.
Oh my god. Will this work for me?
I mean, there's only one way to find out, Jimmy. And the fireman's piston is so cool because it uses the power pneumatics to safely lower you to the ground like a superhero, no matter what you weigh.
You sure?
You got it, you got it.
I'm scared.
Turns out the dude who spent 7 days buried alive was wimping out over an 8-foot drop.
I don't know if I can do it.
But if he just had more trust in the laws of physics, he wouldn't need to worry. Because when you step off, you pull down on the rope and it pulls up on this plate, but all the air in the chamber here has to get squeezed out of this tiny hole at the top, and that creates a traffic jam. And just like traffic jams in real life slow down your car, this one will slow you down to a nice easy landing.
Okay.
But eventually, like as in after 10 minutes, he faced his fears and gave me that sweet content.
Hey, there you go, you got your freaking video.
And now it's time to show Mr. Beast. This is the Crunch Cave, the place where we make the one thing he can't buy.
I went to order it, but it was sold out.
And that was true when we first launched, because there's apparently a lot of demand for a toy that comes to your house every month where we build it together and I teach you not just to think like an engineer, but to prank like one too.
I knew it felt too light.
What you saw right there is actually the tripwire, but there's a bunch more, like this drawing machine, or this wrist-mounted paper airplane launcher, or this tightrope walker, or this coin bank that makes coins disappear, but when you open the top, a spider flips out to protect your money, which grandmas love. So I show Mr. Beast a few of the other toys we're working on, including some secret prototypes, at least until he started attacking my crew.
Oh, are you okay?
Don't worry, he was mostly okay. So if you want to have as much fun as Mr. Beast is right here while getting smarter at the same time, just head to CrunchLabs.com with the parent so you can learn more. Now, unfortunately, we can only ship you the handheld versions of the toys, whereas the mega-sized ones, we gotta keep at the lab.
Oh, wow.
Which means if you want to play with the world's largest Frisbee launcher too, you're just gonna have to come to CrunchLabs. And that's technically possible because every month we sneak one of these platinum tickets inside, and if your box has it,
I'm the winner!
well then you get to come have epic Nerf battles, challenge me at arcade games, or cheat at coin spinning like Mr. Beast is here. What do you think, Tails or cheater?
Buy CrunchLabs.
Now there are some rules at CrunchLabs.
Whatever you do, don't push that.
And breaking them usually leads to cool discoveries.
Wait, Mark, what's that? Oh, he looked away.
Like how behind this secret mirror, you'll find sort of a museum of a lot of the builds I've made for YouTube over the years.
This is probably, of everything you did, besides, you know, Team Trees, probably the coolest.
That, of course, being the automatic bullseye dartboard, where when your buddy throws a dart, it moves out of the way so he can't even hit the board. But when you step up, it recognizes you, so it just moves to the right spot and you get a bullseye every time.
That is crazy. Yeah. They should sell this.
For the low, low price of $150,000.
And so after admiring all my inventions up close, he couldn't help but conclude the museum tour by throwing some shade.
This, you probably want to include this. This looks better on the video.
Thankfully, there's no requirement to look good if you can do this. This is actually a moment I'm excited. Now when you're here, you'll notice an odd-looking briefcase on the wall. If you get it in the bullseye, you get $10,000. You could practice as much as you want.
Oh my gosh, that's a liability.
The rule is, take as many practice shots as you like, but you only get one official chance to win the money. I actually tell everyone that's your money up there. See the wall right here. You need to come sign the wall, and once you sign the wall, your next shot is your one chance. $10,000, how would that change your life?
Not at all. This is Colin and Samir.
You did not win Mr. Beast money.
That's a rush, though.
I think I'll sign right below them. All right, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Done. That would have been cool if I did.
And then came the moment of truth. You've seen the CrunchLabs, you've seen the CrunchLabs box. Would you want this as a kid?
Well, of course. I mean, I kind of want to buy it.
But instead of ordering one on our website like everyone else,
No, actually, I'm just going to steal it. Never mind.
he kinda just took that one. All right, well, there you go. So if you want a CrunchLabs box, come here and steal it. That's the way to go.